Jan, whoever would like to go first.
I can start it off. Hey, Bree, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. What have you guys learned just over the last few days after being able to watch some film and kind of reflect on that loss?
That we just need to sharpen up. It's a long season, and it's tough readjusting after you lose a player like JJ. It's just, and a lot of the mistakes we made were self-inflicted mistakes, and so we just got to tighten it up, get back to playing sharp on both ends, communicating, working together, all those little things.
What has stuck out to you guys about Chicago, or kind of the focus on them heading into this, especially after that recent success?
I mean, they have threats everywhere. They like to push tempo. Slutty's, one of the best point guards in the league, and she really sets her players up to be successful. And, they have a balanced attack, and they have players like, Quigley's coming off the bench now. So they have a lot of firepower, and they're playing really good basketball right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll ask one question. Brian, thank you for taking the time to do this. I'm just looking at all the stats for everything, and I'm like, wow, in your 12th season, where would you say that you've come? Like, how have you progressed, and what has this been like for you in your journey just getting to this point?
It's been a lot of fun. I honestly, I am very fortunate to have been in this league for, this long, and to be able to play a game I love for this long. And it's been great to see the league mature year by year and grow year by year, and just see the talent continue to flow in, and see the balance of the competitiveness of our league. And, everybody's good. There's so much talent, we're getting more exposure. People are paying attention. It's been awesome to be a part of that growth. And, I've been able to be teammates with some phenomenal people and made some great relationships, and it's great. I'm very lucky, and I'm fortunate, and here I am in my 12th season. 13 or 12. I don't know, whatever. And, just I'm truly enjoying every moment, and trying to share, the knowledge that I have, that I've learned over the years, to some of the younger players on our team. So it's really fun.
12 under your belt, we'll say this is the 13th season.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I lose track, and then it ages me, and then I'm like, I don't want to count anymore.
It's okay. You're doing a phenomenal job. I wanted to go back to just the weapons you have. You already talked about Chicago. I know this is the first time that you're seeing them, and it's going to be a back-to-back game for you guys. But when you're looking at the weapons that you guys have, how you even started the season, of course, some people have injuries here and there, but right. Just for when they are healthy, what has it been like actually seeing, DeWanna Bonner and JJ on the floor together? Do you ever get these moments where you're like, geez, these are my teammates?
All the time. I had the pleasure of playing with DeWanna while I was in Phoenix. And so I got to see firsthand what she could do. It's different when you're playing against a team maybe twice, 3 times a season, but to see it on a daily basis, what this player really has in their package. And for her to be on the court with Jonquel, and it was the same thing, being on the court with her, seeing her daily, just, not just the amazing things she can do on the court, but just the type of teammate she is, and that just makes it even better, because when she's out there, she's lifting everybody else up, making everybody else better. And it's fun. For, a point guard, for another guard on the team, that it makes my job easy. And it's a lot of fun to play good basketball, because they know the game. So yeah, I enjoy it.
Perfect. My last one for you is just the keys to the game tonight.
Get back, man. They're pushing the ball. They have elite athletes in Copper and Diamond DeShields flying down the floor every time. You have Candace Parker, who can initiate the break at the 4. You have Slutty, who's going to find anybody anywhere if they're open. And so we have to get back. We have to load our defense. We have to create a wall and really prepare our defense and make them play in the half court, and have each other's back, give an opportunity for us to have each other's back in that regard. And then, we need to get back to being aggressive. You know, I mean, on both ends, we have to be aggressive on our defense, and then on offense, we have to attack. We have to get back to attacking, putting people on their heels, doing that. And I think the last thing is rebounding. I think they do a really good job. They have, like I said, athletes and length everywhere. So we have to put bodies and finish our defense. And don't give them any second chance points, any easy putbacks. And when we rebound and get stops, it allows us to get back into our transition game, which we really need to do.
Perfect. Spoken like an analyst. I'll see you there one day.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
With questions for Steph?
I guess I will start. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
Just my first question is just like handling the success of this season. Obviously there are going to be dips here and there, but what has made this team so special in understanding what the, goal is and executing it?
Yeah, just staying focused on what we want to do and what we want to accomplish. I mean, no matter like what happens between games, like we just gotta go to the next game and move forward and just keep getting better.
Who has been a big voice for you guys in making sure that happens on the court? I know that, of course, Coach Miller is known for his, flamboyant, way of just like energizing everyone and just understanding what the locker room means. But how do you guys do that with one another?
Yeah, I definitely think that comes from our vets. You definitely hear like DB, AT on the sidelines, and both Breeze and Jazz like really talking and trying to guide us through it, really talking us through it and trying to like just fix anything, keep our energy up, keep us motivated. And yeah, they like do a really good job of talking through things and like figuring out what we really need to do and what we want to execute on both ends of the floor.
And after watching the film against Seattle the other night, what stands out to you about what you guys can improve on?
I think definitely just like what Bree said, finishing our defense and rebounding, and then also making sure we get back on defense. So it all just goes back to defense. That's where we're going to get a lot of our momentum from.
And when you're seeing Chicago, what stands out to you about what they can do and the weapons that they have and how you guys have to counter that tonight?
Yeah, like Bree said, like they run really well, so we got to get back, and they're very athletic. They rebound really well. And yeah, we just got to get back to playing our game and making sure that we play really good defense today.
Is there anything that you would like to see from yourself, even the challenge that you're making for yourself going into this game?
I would just say just being a voice, just talking. Yeah, just helping everybody, being a big motivator.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Charlotte. Nice to see you again. I think we've talked a little bit about at the beginning of the season, but how have you seen just like AT on the sidelines, her voice and her leadership kind of as the season has gone on, just what she's able to offer?
Yeah, I mean, just throughout the years, like she's a great player, and so her voice means a lot. And just having her on the sidelines, being able to have a different point of view, like she's able to really communicate well to the rest of us about what we need to do on offense and defense. And yeah, she just keeps us motivated and focused. I don't know if it has or hasn't, but with JJ now out for a few games, like the advice she's been able to offer, has that kind of changed at all a little bit? Not really. Like she's still the same. Like she's always gonna speak up. I mean, it really hasn't been any different. Like she's just a great communicator in that aspect. And yeah, it's just, she knows like everybody has to step up. So she knows it's really important for her. Like it's even more important for her to communicate now. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, couldn't get it on unmute. All right, well, you're all set. Thank you so much.
Thank you.